Good morning, everyone. Sorry I am late. I know that word study class starts at 8 a.m. and it's 8:22. I so apologize for my tardiness today, but it's all for a good reason. It's all for a good cause. Okay, now I have been working on the message like all week, and I just couldn't come to y'all with just anything. Oh, let me just pull something up. Oh, this is how I'm feeling today. I couldn't act off that. So I was waiting on that most pure moment to come, and it came. So I got a good message for y'all today. Y'all make sure y'all drop comments, ask questions, like, follow, share. You know, keep it going. Keep it going. Y'all got me for the next 6 months. I believe it's till September. And then if we're gonna evaluate and see if y'all want to keep going and we'll go from there. But today I'm on today's class is on accepting, acceptance, healing, working with the unseen, making choices. Everything in life is a choice. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with who I am. And not to be confused with a preacher, I'm not a preacher, but I am an evangelism. And I have made a commitment to publicly teach the gospel with the intention of others learning their truth from the messages and teachings being taught. Self awareness is my specialty. I can't tell you about you, but I can help you, help us. We are a team. So, some people call I am DS. Some people call me Danny D. It be like how we vibing, how we vibing is what you gon' you is gonna be one of them names. So DS, Danny D. You just love me. But my name is Danielle. I am also Danielle Sanders. And okay, y'all, today, right? So I'm gonna take it back for a hot second. And when I had gave birth to my son, like it was some complications. And like my doctor, okay, so this is why we doing choices and acceptance. Um my uh when I had my first three kids, I had up and down cut. I had to get an up and down cut. And I was advised after my third child not to have any more because I got so much scar tissue. So when I did get pregnant with my son, I knew that I was a high risk um, mother. And in knowing that, I made like the doctor that I chose, like the doctor, she had to like specialize. Like I look for certain things with the doctor, like experience, category, because she had to be a specialist, a surgical specialist. Um, and also like the vibe that I was feeling. So I didn't know that until later skip for a hot second, that a midwife also can do the same thing that the surgical doctor can do. I learned that later on. So let me not jump real fast. So take it back. So I had now I chose this doctor, and I chose this doctor because I knew I was a high risk patient. And I'm gonna show y'all motherhood real quick. So this is, make sure y'all can see it. my up and down cut right here. It was so much scar tissue that start right here, up and down. That's how 3 of my babies came out. So with my son, it was complications during surgery. So they had to cut around. They had to cut around. And he went all the way up. So, make a long story short, oh, I was upset. I was really upset. Like my body went through a whole lot, a whole lot, a whole lot. And I didn't really sit still. I didn't really sit still like that because, I still had motherhood. I still had to be a mother. So I had complications throughout. And my side been hurting me. So, my side was hurting me, like my side been hurting me for a while now. So I gotta go to the hospital. But I could not miss word study because, y'all, this is so important to me. I love y'all. Like, what I have discovered over my years of transitioning is God is so freaking awesome. Like, God is so freaking awesome. So, okay. So the book that we're working up out of is one of them is The Life You Were Born to Live. That's one of them. And on page 328 and page 329, we'll go over a couple of it real quick. The Law of Choices. Okay. The most basic choice we have in life is whether to expand or contract, whether to bring our creative and expressive energies out into the world in positive or negative ways, no matter what our circumstances, we have the power to choose our directions. So, the point of me showing y'all my scar and telling y'all about my health issue that I'm dealing with right now is because choices. Now, in life is so many fields, but we have the choice to choose. So don't just look at, because this person has this, that, and the other, that, they so much greater than the next. Because after I had my son, and you know how you got postpartum, you got after you had a baby, you gotta go to the doctor, take care of yourself afterwards. So I end up with a midwife. And a midwife, now no disrespect to my doctor because my doctor was awesome, but my midwife was better than my doctor. And I was so upset that my doctor actually didn't deliver my son because I chose my doctor because of my high risk. I chose my doctor because I knew the severity of my surgery that I was going to need. I knew my life was on the line. Thank to God. A year later, we're still here. And counting. So, like research. Expand if you don't do nothing else, learn. Continue to learn. Every day, learn something new. If you don't want to learn nothing else, just look at the trees. It's going to be April. Watch how they blossom. Like the different colors, like how it go from nothing to, like, it'd be so freaking pretty. The colors, like the buds, like it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. It's beautiful. Nature is beauty. And each of us are heroes. Speak to them, and they will come forth. This author was anonymous. We have to live and we have to die. The rest we make up. Anonymous. Now, when I read that, I'm like, that's true. That is absolutely true. We are born into this world, and we know we're going to exit this world. Like, I was thinking, like, I saw all of my grandmothers before they left. I got 3 grannies. I got 3 grannies. And I saw all of them before they left. Had I known that would have been the last time, yeah. But nonetheless, I enjoyed the years that I had all 3 of my grannies. And saying that to say that it is that middle. That middle. What's in that middle? Like, I was just talking about this on my podcast. I am working on it. I'm going to upload this on Anchor. Google Podcasts is on Spotify, the DS Show podcast. I'm on it with Rashad. He my guest co-host for these 4 weeks. So, sorry, I was going back to. I was just talking about this. At one point, I was enslaved. Like, slavery was taken away. But in my mind, I was enslaved. And in my body, I was in jail. So, I'm sorry, I thought I added that in the title as Be Free. No, I took it out. Be free. Making choices. Working with the unseen. Which lead me into Bible study, word study. So, teaching about giving to the needy. Matthew 6, chapter 6. And y'all, what's crazy about this is, like, it was like literally like 8 something. And I'm like, Lord, what is we going to talk about? And it was like, bam, bam, bam. What's the lesson? Bam, bam, bam. So, okay. Watch out. Don't do your good deeds publicly to be admired by others, for you will lose the reward from your Father in heaven. When you give to someone in need, don't do as the hypocrites do, blowing multiple trumpets in the synagogues and streets to call attention to their acts of charity. I tell you the truth. They have received all the rewards they will ever get. So, pause right there. That was my whole point in telling you what's my intent behind it. I'm not talking to y'all because I'm cloud chasing. I'm not talking to y'all because I'm trying to get something up out of it. I'm not talking to y'all because, oh, I think I know everything. No, I'm talking to you all because I see that there is a need. I see where I came from. I know what helped me. I know what grew me. So therefore, I can go out and I can get a regular desk job. Yes, I can. I have experience. I am a good worker. I am a great leader. And I am a lover. And I am a carer. And I care about people. I love to help people. Yes, I do. Yes, I do get taken advantage of. Yes, people do try to play me. Yes, some of it even pass. Yes, it does. But when I catch on to it, guess what? You got to deal with it. So I'm going to continue to help. I'm going to continue to love. I'm going to continue to grow because that's what God put me here for. If I don't feel it in my heart, I won't do it. If I don't feel it in my soul, I won't say it. Like it's the action, it's the reaction behind, it's the action behind the reaction. So when you give, you don't give to be like, oh, I'm looking for something in return. Don't look for something in return from that person because 9 times out of 10, they're going to come from that person. It's going to come from the Lord. And it might be through that person, or it might be through even the next person. When you give, it will come back to you. But give it with the right intention. Give it for the right cause. Do it for the right reasons. Yeah, and you're going to feel real good because it's pure. It's pure. It's pure. Okay. So yeah. Okay. But when you give to someone in need, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Give your gifts in private, and your Father who sees everything will reward you. So, don't let your left hand know. Wait, hold on. Let me take that back one more time. Take that back one more time. But when you give to someone in need. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. How many of us have been guilty of that one? Letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing, letting your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Right hand, left hand. I know I have. I've been real guilty of it. I know I have. But that's okay though. Because I had to learn. No, I had to learn. And learning, growth, so important. So important. I've been burnt from it, but that's okay because I learned. It's all in learning. What have you learned from it? How have you grew from it? Don't let it hold you up. Don't let it be like, get to you. Don't let it get you down. You made a mistake. Okay. It's a choice. You can choose to let it hold you down, hold you in that same spot, be enslaved, in jail, in prison, within yourself. Well, you can be free. Let it go. Be like the trees and blossom. Those beautiful buds. I love nature. It's just, I love nature. I just love nature. Ooh, walks. It just be awesome, y'all. But this is my time. Make sure y'all share, like, follow. Yes, support is greatly appreciated. I will see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Well, we're going to work on switching it up and stuff. Worked on it. Everything is a process. Everything is a process. We worked it on it. But we got to start somewhere. Otherwise, we ain't gonna never get it done. So, this is the DS Show. I am your fave, DS. This is Word Class Study. Till next week, 8 a.m. Sundays. Peace. Hold on.